The WWE Women's Tag titles have quickly risen to prominence. The Tag Team Champions rivalry with the Bella Twins has led to this. One grueling match to stand tall over the Tag Team division once and for all.
Past, present, and future. Those are some serious bragging rights.
The champs have had some extra pep in their step with Justine in their corner, but they'll have to beat the Hall of Fame Bellas all by themselves tonight. With the ladders right now.
And there was some force on that move. There'll be some collateral damage on the champ.
We're going to end this.
And the champs stay the champs. One game title defense.
Here are your winners. And the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
These two superstars have combined to form something unstoppable. Taking down the Hall of Fame Bellas just cemented that for anyone who doubted them.
A Hall of Fame-worthy victory for the Tag Team Champions.
The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect to see more showings like this going forward from this duo.
Great match! Great defense. And it doesn't hurt that your performance sent those Bella Twins packing. Hope we don't see them again.
I know you have history with them, but they didn't seem so bad. Besides, Ava and I took care of them.
Take a moment to celebrate and relish the victory. But don't forget that the real work is just beginning.
I understand. Just because we defeated the Bella Twins doesn't mean there aren't more women coming for our tag team championships.
That's not exactly what I meant. Keep defending the tag titles, but you'll be ready to go for a singles championship soon. That should be your real goal. Get a few more rivalries under your belt and keep establishing yourself. Then we'll talk next steps.
Enjoying your tag title reign?
I'd say so. Still getting used to hauling the hardware, but the extra baggage fees are worth it.
Glad you think so. It's time to start doing the work. Fanny and Josie Jane have earned themselves a tag team title opportunity.
Really? Can't say I saw that coming. Both the title shot and the pairing. But that's pretty impressive for them.
Apparently, they bonded one night over poutine and have been winning a fair number of matches together over on NXT. Are you and Ava willing to put your titles on the line and take them on?
Yeah. No offense to them, but that seems like an easy test. If we're not willing to take on Josie and Fanny, we might as well give these titles back.
I'll set something up on SmackDown. But don't take anything for granted. Like I said, they've been winning a lot of matches.
The WWE Women's Tag titles are up for grabs here tonight. This is sure to be a momentous match.
A few weeks ago, I don't think anyone would have guessed that Josie Jane and Mei Li Fan would be competing for the tag team titles, but tonight, these unlikely allies are doing just that.
Sometimes unusual partners can surprise you. These two actually remind me of Kane and X-Pac from back in the day.
I don't know about that, but if Fanny starts shooting fire out of the ring posts, then maybe you're onto something. Any fight left in her.
Perched on the shoulders. The champ has this one in hand now. Ow!
Pin attempt for the championship.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
It's deja vu all over again as we get a rematch of last week. Tag team championship match. Bailey Fan and Josie Jane will be hoping that a ladder can help them mount a more effective challenge.
It might sound crazy, but I think we might see a different result this time.
No, with the ladder, these two wannabes will just have even further to fall.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Heading back to the ring.
Utilizing a little penchak salat. Buffet strikes. It's always disorienting taking those hits above the shoulders. Look at this. That ladder is positioned perfectly.
For the victory. She's got her hands on it.
Just got to work it free.
It is all or nothing at this point. Big right hand.
Big overhand.
Taking it to the floor.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
We just witnessed what could one day be called one of the greatest ladder matches of all time.
That was a great example of what a tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.
The WWE Universe wanted it. The women deserved it. A legacy continues to grow tonight. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles are up for grabs.
It's always a special night when titles are on the line, and tonight is no exception. This should be a real test for the tag team champions.
I know I'm not the only one excited to see how these former rivals work together.
Asuka and Nikki might catch lightning in a bottle, or it might just blow up. But either way, the champs better be ready for anything.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
Well, we knew going into this match that it would be physical, Michael, and I'm sure she will tag out when the time is right.
Bad spot for sure.
Perched on the shoulders.
Another one bites the dust. to the champ.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
And if I'm in the tag division, I'm hoping with all my heart I don't come across these two in the future.
Deserved it. A legacy continues to grow tonight. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles are up for grabs.
It's another tag team championship match as 3 of the 4 competitors from last week return. The question is whether teaming up with former foe Rhea Ripley can tip the scales in Nikki ASH's favor.
The real question is how Nikki thinks she can get away with forcing challenge after challenge. It's not fair to the champs.
It's not Nikki's fault they made a bad deal. She's outsmarted them, and I wouldn't be surprised if she and Rhea can out...
Springboard into the kick. Very nice.
Works down the shoulders. Feast your eyes. A championship level move. The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
Chemistry on point. Teamwork look.
First it was Nikki ASH and Asuka. Then Nikki tried it with Rhea. Tonight we'll see if a reunion with Alexa Bliss can bring Nikki that elusive tag team championship.
Win or lose, I know I'm not the only one just excited to see Bliss Cross back together again.
It's been a while. They'll have to shake off the rust quickly to take on these surprisingly resilient champions.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
If this lands, it might be all over.
Solid driver.
Looking for the victory. 2.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Bayley's not only relaunching Ding Dong Hello, she's retooling it and planning to release it weekly to compete with The Bump. Now, not that I can't beat her in viewers, but she's clearly doing it just to get under my skin. Can you get under her skin first before she makes this into a ratings war? We have enough of those in this business.
Action tonight taking on a legacy superstar who still finds herself with a lot to prove.
I've heard Bayley is interested in relaunching her talk show, Ding Dong Hello. You know, I wouldn't mind having my own show either. Working title, Just the Facts with Sax. What do you think?
I think you should stick to commentary, and even that's not saying much.
Oh, just throwing their body. Cover.
some shock in the arena after that kick out.
And now Bayley's being measured.
Up into the torture rack. That could end Bayley's night.
Cover. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one...
We're reshuffling parking assignments and creating a new VIP section. No, you're not in it. But it does mean some folks are getting better spots. I was going to give my last one to Dana Brooke since seniority used to mean something. But apparently somebody's aunt thinks it should go to you. I was able to convince the higher-ups to at least let Dana fight you for it, if you want it.
Fasten your seatbelts because we've got an interesting one as these superstars collide over a parking spot of all things.
You've got to think the tag team champ has the edge here. Unless for some reason she struggles without her partner riding shotgun.
We'll see if she comes out flat or revved up and ready. I can't wait. Ooh.
If this lands, it might be all over. Boots.
Senton connects.
The referee clearly noticed she was on the ropes.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
On the ropes, referee breaks the count.
Vicious for the pin and the win.
Yes.
And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
This battle rages on.
Dana looks lost and won't like what's coming.
Up into the torture rack.
Is it enough to put Dana away?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Someone in the promo department got a little carried away with alliteration and started advertising a tag team tables turmoil match. They already put it up on social media without even asking anyone that books the card. Can you and Ava do me a solid? Non-title, of course.
We've got tag teams, tables, and turmoil as twosomes tangle in an attempt to triumph tonight.
Sounds like marketing got to Cole, too.
When they tell me to read the lines, I read the lines.
Face. Goodness gracious.
We want to control. Oh my goodness.
And the official calls it. Clearly they cannot fight any longer.
Here are your winners, the Falcon and Ava Moreno.
And going through that table was the exclamation point on this match. An emphatic tables match victory.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old...
You know I'm not one to gossip, except when I hear what superstars say when they don't realize they're still on mic. Indy Hartwell and Lacey Evans were talking about you, and Indy was all, I don't reckon her finisher is all that strong. And Lacey said, I don't know about that, Indy. Then Indy said, my finisher is so much stronger, and everybody knows it. So, do you feel like getting in the ring and seeing who can finish the match first?
Indy Hartwell takes on one half of the tag team champs in a rarely seen finisher match.
Yeah, there's rumors that Indy Hartwell has been saying that her finisher is substantially better than anyone else's, which led to this unique stipulation here tonight.
Well, everyone always thinks their moves are the best, and if you don't, well, then that's a problem.
Lands in the drop zone. Oh, ouch.
Up into the torture rack.
That's it. Calling by knockout.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the...
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I'm ready to win some singles gold. But what was so sensitive that you didn't want to talk at SmackDown?
I've been thinking. I want to make sure that your singles run is a success. I want to manage you.
That's great.
And you need to distance yourself from Ava.
What?
I've been watching your matches. You're the real star. If you drop the baggage, you're sure to get a title opportunity. Besides, you know that tag team partnerships never work out in the long run. It's only a matter of time.
I know people around here turn on their partners like there's something in the water, but tag team partnerships can work out sometimes. Look at the New Day.
And how long collectively has any of them been a singles champion?
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm not sure if Ava is a problem. Molly says management has been really happy with our tag team reign. I'm sure she'd let me pursue the SmackDown Women's title, too.
Molly. Fitting you'd bring her up, considering she's a great example of why tag teams don't work out. I'm speaking from personal experience. You know what she did to me.
Everyone knows, Justine. Molly turning on you in the middle of the ring is a classic WWE moment.
So then everyone knows she's a snake. A snake who has yet to book you in a championship match, despite all the work you've been doing. I wouldn't be surprised if she's holding you back on purpose.
My relationship with Molly is different than yours. Molly's been helping me. Listen, I'll talk to her. I'm sure if I ask, she'll set me up with a championship match.
We'll see.
Hey, I was actually looking for you. I wanted to talk to you and Ava about planning your next tag championship defense.
Representing the division as the tag team champions has been great, but I actually wanted to talk to you about a singles run. Isn't there still one open slot in the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Day 1? I'd love to have that spot.
You and the rest of the roster. Besides, you're doing a great job as one of the tag champions. Might not be best to split your focus right now.
I hear you, but I've been working harder than the rest of the roster. When am I getting an opportunity?
Just have some patience.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's something to what Justine was telling me.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I have to bring it up. Justine is convinced that you have some ulterior motive against me because of your history with each other. She thinks that since you betrayed her in the ring, I shouldn't trust you.
Seriously? Betrayed her in the middle of the ring? Do you really think that's all there is to the story?
It happened on Raw, Molly. You turned on Justine during the middle of a match. Everyone saw. Are you going to tell me that didn't happen?
No, I did that, but geez, don't believe everything you see on TV.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only turned on Justine because I caught wind that she was trying to turn on me. She was politicking with management backstage to get them to break up our tag team. She was so convinced she was a single star, she was prepared to throw me under the bus. But then I found out what she was up to and beat her to the punch, literally.
That's what really happened?
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is ancient history. What incentive do I have to lie to you now? And I'll be honest, it didn't end that badly for me. Turning on Justine? Let's just say that making a move like that in WWE is one hell of a statement and lets everyone know you mean business.
Wow.
Like I said before, I don't have any ill will towards your aunt today. Enough ancient history. Let's talk about your next tag title defense on SmackDown. And I'll think about putting you in the Fatal 4-Way at day 1.
WWE Women's Tag Titles has dramatically changed the women's division, and it will continue to do so tonight. Tag team action underway. Two teams duking it out for supremacy in this one.
We talk a lot about who the best tag teams of all time are, but these guys are tired of talking. Both teams are looking to prove themselves and steal the show here tonight. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
The challenger eating up some damage.
She's reached a critical point in this match, Cole. It's up to her if she wants to play it safe or keep fighting.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes. I think the champ's got it.
And the assault to that area continues.
Sustaining the attack above the neck region.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Spiking DDT.
Here's the pin to retain.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and the new WWE Women's Tag Team.
Hey, did I hear that you and Ava are defending your tag titles at day 1?
Actually, I'm trying to get into the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, my mistake. That would be great for you.
Hey, can I ask you something? How did you make it work with the rest of New Day when you went after King of the Ring?
What do you mean?
They didn't resent you?
Resent me? They supported me. Just like I supported Kofi Mania and Big E when he won Money in the Bank and the WWE Championship. When one of us wins, we all win.
I guess I get that.
You know what they say. The whole is sometimes greater than the sum of its parts. And being in the New Day is all pluses. You can take that math right to the bank.
You've had some interesting experiences with a tag team partner.
What kind of conversation starter is that? Hello, Sonia, how are you? There, I helped.
Sorry, I just have some stuff on my mind. But with you and your partner, do you regret turning on her a few years ago?
No.
Because...
I'm sorry, are we having a heart-to-heart here? No, I don't regret it. You know when my career really started to take off? When I stopped playing nice and I started looking out for myself. And honestly, ultimately it worked out for her best interest too.
Hey, Sean, any chance I can pick your brain for some advice?
Sure thing, kiddo. Always down to help.
How do you know when it's the right time to make a big move, even when it might go against company plans for you?
Are you asking me as WWE VP of Talent Development? Or as the Heartbreak Kid?
Right. Definitely as HBK.
I'll be the first to say, not to take anything too far. You don't want a reputation for having a bad attitude. Believe me, I know.
I see.
But sometimes sticking up for myself, we'll call it that, worked out for me. When I was in a tag team, I leaned on my partner to make more of the decisions. Then one day, in a barbershop, I stuck up for my own interests. That was the beginning of a new chapter in my career.
So, what's the answer?
I don't know, kid. I'm just an old-timer waxing poetic about the past. But whatever you're thinking or doing, make sure you consider the consequences. On all sides.
Has dramatically changed the women's division, and it will continue to do so tonight. Welcome to day one, where the tag team champions are defending their titles against the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey.
It may be a brand new day here at day one, but the defending champions look more and more experienced next to each other every day. More like day 1,000.
I hope you didn't hurt yourself coming up with that one, Saxton.
Stop right to the hand. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Oh, knee to the jaw. Ooh, she just turned it around. Big boot. Jeez. Oh, what a clothesline.
Cradle follow-away slam. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Oh no, I thought it was over.
Oh, grief, this is chaotic. Come on, ref.
Looking for the back suplex.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. And some effective offense with that one.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Well, we knew going...
Ava Moreno with the tag. She and her partner appear to be a well-oiled machine.
Not so fast, Michael. Shayna immediately has Ava's number.
I can't believe this after the damage Shayna took. It's becoming clear who's pulling the weight on this team.
Anyone can have a bad night, Corey.
Ava's almost within reach. If her partner can tag in, she might be able to turn this match around.
She jumped off the apron.
Moreno's tapping out. This is over. We have new women's tag team champions.
Looks like she wanted to make a clear statement.
At the expense of the tag team championships?
If Ava kept competing like that, losing was inevitable. Better to make a move now.
Speaking of making moves, she just used the title to attack her partner.
Former partner, Saxton. There's no question this partnership is over, though I don't think the new champions appreciate having their victory moment co-opted for this personal issue.
You gotta wonder why the former champ didn't help her partner. They could have talked through their issues and might have kept the championships.
We'll never know, Saxton. Choices were made here tonight. Like it or not, it'll be what the entire WWE Universe is talking about.
Tonight, the WWE Universe has been promised an explanation for what happened at day one.
But what would explain it, Michael?
Be quiet and we might find out.
My road to WWE hasn't been like most. Ever since my debut, I've had advantages simply because of my family. I know that. And you, the WWE Universe, has accepted me sometimes because of that. And sometimes in spite of that. Then there's Ava Moreno. From the very beginning, Ava has put me down for who I am, even as she used it for her own benefit. Ava, I pulled you up with me onto main event. You even had the gall to make me work for it, even though it was my name getting us a match. You took advantage of me, Ava. Our whole partnership, which you weaseled into, might I add, was never about being a real team. It was always about you using me. I realized that at day one, when you were reaching out of the ring trying to use me again. And so I made a decision. I'm not apologizing for who I am anymore. I've already dropped the dead weight. But tonight, I'd love to introduce the WWE Universe to my new manager. Someone I think you already know.
It's WWE legend Justine. We guessed that she might be advising her niece on her career in WWE, but this makes it official.
A new manager and a new attitude from the former tag team champion. I'm not sure if I agree with her updated outlook, but I certainly want to see what comes of this latest chapter.
I, for one, think it's a great outlook, Cole. She's looking out for number one. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her at the very top very soon.
Do you think she's going for the SmackDown Women's Championship?
Where else would her interest lie? Justine wouldn't waste her time with anything less. The champion better keep her head on a swivel. Dewdrop, watch out.
What's all this?
Did you really expect me to manage you out of the regular SmackDown locker room? I made a request, and management set us up with our own private VIP area.
This is pretty awesome.
Don't act so surprised. You need to start thinking like a champion and main eventer. Do you really think Hogan or The Rock got ready with the rest of the roster? Being on top means asking for or taking exactly what you deserve. As your manager, I worked it into my rider.
You mean my rider?
Sure, whatever. Anyway, are you ready to talk next steps, or do you want to get settled first?
I'm ready to be champion. Let's go.
Great. I talked with Molly and set up an opportunity for you. A match against Charlotte Flair. Your move against Ava worked. They now see you as a singles competitor who can hold your own against a WrestleMania main eventer. Prove them right in your match against Charlotte.
You got me a match with Charlotte? I'm impressed.
Of course you are. I don't mess around.
The Queen hasn't faced this challenger since...
Ava from behind. She's not going to let her former partner get to this match.
What we're seeing here is raw aggression and clear revenge for what happened at day one when these two lost the tag team championships.
WWE officials may be breaking this up, but I don't think we've seen the end of this.
LJ. Little Justine. That nickname's even more fitting now that you're working with the only thing that got you into WWE in the first place. Did you really think that after what happened between us, I was going to just sit back and stay quiet? You and your aunt must be stupider than I thought. I never weaseled my way into anything in my life. You approached me for a main event match. When we first teamed up for the Money in the Bank match, I not only ensured our victory, but then I had to practically drag you out of your comfort zone so that our cash-in wasn't doomed to fail. I will admit one thing, though. When you turned on me, I was kind of impressed. I didn't think you had it in you, LJ. Thinking for yourself for the first time in your career. But what I realize now is that you had just went back to having your aunt do all the thinking and work for you. So if I've got to fight with both of you, fine by me. You were always nothing more than a knockoff copy of her anyway, little Justine.
I'm gonna tear Ava apart for what she did and said about me. If Ava wants to make more trouble, I'm not gonna wait until next week. I want to hit her before she leaves tonight.
That's my girl. And if you need help, I'll have your back.
You'll have my back? How? You can't fight.
Maybe not, but I've got a few other tricks up my sleeve. I'm not gonna let her call us both out and then just sit on the sidelines.
And there you see Ava Moreno, who targeted her former partner tonight in a surprising attack.
Looks like she's the one who's getting targeted now.
What did she expect?
Hey, hang on a second, guys. It seems like...
Oh, man, they couldn't wait any longer. They're already tearing each other apart backstage.
Good night.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Ava with a reversal into the ambulance.
And Ava is taking out all of her aggression on her former tag partner.
Do you blame her after what she did? I don't.
You think you're better than me? That I'd lay down and take it when you...
Look out! That car came out of nowhere.
This has escalated quickly. We need medics on the scene immediately.
Justine, what the hell?
I think her niece is just as shocked as we are.
Looked like you needed some help.
You're lucky that Ava only suffered some minor injuries, and that it was your aunt who was driving the car and not you. We'd be having a very different conversation.
If you'll recall, Ava started it.
My memory is excellent, including my memory of your actions at day one. But it's clear to me that you two won't stop until you destroy each other.
Destroying Ava works for me.
Then let's at least get a SmackDown main event match out of this. And since you're determined to drive each other to hell and back, it's going to be the most brutal match in WWE. Hell in a Cell.
Perfect.
And one more thing. I can't risk Justine driving into the arena and hitting anyone. Our event insurance is high enough as it is. She's barred from ringside, either on foot or in a motorized contraption of any kind.
Fine by me. I don't need her help to take Ava out anyway.
Fireworks in what better setting than Hell in a Cell?
It should be Art in a Cell because Justine should be in jail after hitting Ava with a car.
It's a testament to Ava's toughness she's even here. But Justine and her niece are in the driver's seat of this rivalry, and that pun is most definitely intended.
Oh my goodness!
Quick return to the ring.
Reached on the shoulders! See ya! Thanks for coming! Shoulders down!
Victory!
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation. I need to get my eyes checked, but that does not look like Ronda Rousey.
Sometimes these matches create more questions than answers. Apparently, Sonya Deville is stepping in for Ronda Rousey in tonight's knockout or submissions only contest.
An MMA-inspired match like this is usually not for the faint of heart. But then you don't show up? I don't get it.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Nice.
Ooh, well-placed kick. Crashing down with the senton.
Up into the torture rack. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was a...
You'll pay for that.
1, 2. That's it. Ring the bell.
When Ronda Rousey steps in the ring, you expect it to be rough, and tonight's no exception.
Especially because Ronda showed up this time. We're finally going to get to settle this whole clean the championship belt issue.
I don't know how much Ronda Rousey's opponent has left in her after facing the gauntlet of Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and now Ronda. But we're about to find out.
Samoa driver.
Up into the torture rack. Bestialized. And that is all she wrote.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking.
Just the person I was looking for.
What are you doing at SmackDown, let alone in here?
Just popped over for a chat. Wondering why you're avoiding facing me in the ring. Haven't heard from you since you bailed on our match.
I didn't bail. Ava attacked me.
Well, it seems like that problem is solved now, doesn't it? Vehicular shenanigans and all. So what's the holdup? You're not too nervous to face me?
Nervous? Yeah, right. But what's your angle here? Not like you to be so insistent about rescheduling a match.
Let's just say that after you got distracted, there was an unhealthy amount of incorrect internet chatter about who would have won our matchup. I would simply like to set the record straight.
I'm ready whenever you are. Although, I'm not sure you'll be happy with what the internet has to say after I win.
I don't intend to see that eventuality.
Match feels like it's been months in the making after a previously scheduled contest was called off after an outside attack.
Keep your eyes on the ring and your ears open for idling cars.
Well, I'm sure Charlotte wants to send a message tonight to her fellow legacy superstar. That's always good news for us, bad news for whoever she's facing.
Oh, nicely.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
Charlotte is losing grasp of this match now.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. 2.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Up into the torture rack.
And that could doom Charlotte.
Makes the cover. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
You here to complain about how that loss was unfair? Grow up, Charlotte. I don't want to hear whatever excuses you might have. I gave you the match you asked for, and I beat you.
As much as it pains me to admit it, I will give credit where credit is due. You were better than I expected.
Thanks.
But can you blame me for underestimating you? I thought I was facing the same woman who absolutely choked on her nepotism-fueled debut at Survivor Series. That's the only reason I lost.
Here come the excuses.
Will you shut up? I'm trying to compliment you. Am I mad you beat me? Yes. But I also see now it isn't nepotism that got you to where you are, it's talent. I know what it's like to be misjudged based on who you're related to. So I thought I owed it to you to say that.
Is this actually an apology?
Don't push your luck. And if you tell anyone I said those things, I'll deny it. But seeing as you're obviously talented enough to beat me, even if I had let my guard down, I was wondering if you might be interested in going to war with me.
What do you mean?
War Games. Ronda Rousey put a team together and singled me out. I'm building my own team to take her on.
Who do you have so far?
Hopefully you. But after what I saw in the ring, I can't think of a better place to start. You in?
Actually, yes. I am. Wow. Sure didn't think a couple of days ago we'd be teaming up.
Neither did I. Actually, since I wasn't expecting to build a team with you, and I clearly haven't seen enough of your matches, it might be helpful to watch you in action against a few people. It'll help me figure out how to balance your talents to build an unstoppable team.
Put me on the team and it's automatically unstoppable. But sure, why not? There's a local wrestler I'm trouncing on the next SmackDown if you want to stick around for that.
Good enough place to start?
Created to be the next big thing in WWE, a natural athlete in the truest sense, she has set her bar quite high early into her career.
I think that's a good thing, Cole. You don't become one of the greatest by setting easy goals. Pushing herself is what she's all about.
We'll see if she has enough to push to get the victory here tonight. And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Oh, it's locked in.
Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts, but I don't know if she can hang on here.
Heart and guts don't matter with a broken body.
She gives up. Submission victory. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there. This is... Last time we saw these two, they were on opposite sides of the ring. Tonight, they're in the same corner.
Talent recognizes talent, Michael. It's as simple as that.
Don't be naive, Saxton. Charlotte recognizes what's best for Charlotte. And the rumors are she's been scouting superstars for the upcoming War Games match. I assume that explains her presence here tonight.
Dawn has changed the tides of the match.
She is being destroyed in there.
Truly fighting to the last breath, but we might be coming up on that soon.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Looking for the victory. There's two.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I.
Well, you certainly seem to know how to dominate in the ring.
Well, that's the idea, right? I mean, it helps that those two wrestlers are still finding their footing, though I'd look just as dominant against a more seasoned opponent. Speaking of which, who's next?
Nobody. I've seen enough. I know exactly who we should team up with.
I'm all ears.
The two women you just defeated.
What? Why would we partner with wrestlers who couldn't even give me any more of a challenge? To go up against Ronda Rousey and her team? You cannot tell me there aren't better choices.
And after watching you in the ring, you cannot tell me that we need the help. Look, I understand it sounds crazy, but we do this, it'll be clear that it's the two of us pulling the weight on the team. And no one will underestimate either of us for being products of nepotism. We'll be the two women who won War Games on their own 2 feet, with only local talent to help them.
It is pretty ballsy. You really think it's a good idea?
Do you really think I'd set us up to fail? We've already got 2 alphas. We don't need more.
I guess not.
Great. Then let's make this official. And since you and I are going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting, we should have a tag match against a couple of members of Ronda's team, just to see how we work together.
Just 2? Might as well take on all 4 since that's basically what you're signing us up to do.
Trust me, this is all going to work out.
Preview tag match has turned into anything but as Charlotte Flair has abandoned her partner to face 2 formidable superstars on her own.
There's a number of possible explanations, Michael. She could be sick or maybe had car problems.
Saxton, the only problem is between your ears. Charlotte's watching from somewhere and smiling. Why she did this, we'll have to wait and see.
Man, what a hit.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes. Does Rodriguez have any fight left?
Oh, she's going for it. This could be. And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Tonight, she really looked like she was born to do this.
And more than almost anyone else, she was.
Absolutely. That's the kind of win that can catapult you to...
Oh, hey there. What's up?
What the hell, Charlotte? Where were you for our match?
You haven't figured it out? Knock, knock, hello. I set you up, and you fell for it.
What?
My let's prove we can stand on our own 2 feet speech was pretty convincing, huh? I was right. You are naive. No way am I letting someone like you take my place at the top. And when you and your team of misfits fall to Ronda, the WWE Universe will see how weak you are.
You're backing out of War Games?
Oh, I didn't say that. Raquel Rodriguez has a sore, I don't know, let's say back. So I'm switching sides and filling in for her. Ronda and I have a complicated history, but I respect her way more than you.
Management won't let you do that.
Yeah, right. Like WWE doesn't just eat up this kind of drama. It's already done.
Fine, but I know you've made more than enough enemies to make it easy for me to find a 4th member of my team.
I'm insulted. You think I would leave you in the lurch like that? I already told management you found one. Fanny will be happy to fill in. Good luck, baby Justine. Your team is really going to need it.
in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match.
They say all is fair in love and war, and Charlotte Flair has definitely put that to the test here tonight, completely manipulating the women's division into a favorable matchup here at War Games.
Well, there will be a giant asterisk next to this victory for sure, assuming Charlotte's team prevails.
There's no asterisk. A win is a win. Mind games are as much a part of wrestling as what happens in the ring.
Adding a level of insult with that kind of physicality.
Neckbreaker! Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Well-measured strike.
Right hand!
It's on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes.
That might topple the queen. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Ooh, stinging kick.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Probably not how she wanted to get from one ring to another. And now they are part of the war, ready to fight for their platoon. Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Ooh, the forearm connects.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the ring. Looking for the submission.
Now looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Guillotine! It's in deep. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of utilizing her power, hoping to escape, and that'll do it.
That proved to be enough this time.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
DDT!
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up. Ascending the War Games cage, no idea what her plan could be.
She certainly took a chance there. High risk with no reward. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Monster set up in the corner.
Attitude behind it.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Nice Japanese on drag. Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Treating the torso to yet another attack.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Great counter.
So many reinforcements are playing to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
And she got sent forward into the opposite ring.
Straight to the knee. Charlotte a step ahead there.
Missed timing with that springboard. Into the cover. 1, 2. Finally over.
Here are your winners. The Falcon, Melee Fan, Nakagura Hidoroka, and Odyssey Rift.
A huge feather in the collective cap of the winning team, a moment they'll remember for a long time.
Gotta give this team credit. Few matches put you to the test like War Games does. So to win this really speaks to their abilities.
Absolutely. They can hold their heads high.
cinematographer friend of mine is filming an indie movie about astronauts going to Jupiter to take out an enemy cyborg base. He needs someone to help mocap a fight scene, and I told him I knew just who to ask.
Well, I don't know how she did it, but Lacey Evans secured a kendo stick endorsement deal. Now she's bugging me for a kendo stick match every week. Interested? I'm looking for a superstar who can make...
Tonight we have with Lacey Evans hopes will be the first of many kendo stick matches after landing a kendo stick endorsement deal. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Me neither, but both of these women will want to make sure they're the ones still standing when this one reaches its kendo crescendo.
Kendo crescendo. You are lucky I don't have one of those sticks, Saxton.
She's taking... Lacey's attack gets reversed. Punch!
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Just wearing down the opponent.
She's in a tremendous amount of pain. Is she going to tap out? Can she hold on?
This is absolutely excruciating.
It's over. She couldn't hang up. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a statement.
You have yourself a nice little snack today?
What? I guess I had a pretty good banana. Not too green, not too ripe. Wasn't bad.
Enough with your banana babbling. I know you ate my oatmeal, stole it from the fridge like a right little thief, didn't you?
Why would anyone want to steal someone else's oatmeal?
Because it's delicious, and I can smell it on your breath.
I don't want your oatmeal, and I really don't like being called a thief. If you want to continue this conversation, I'm happy to do it in the ring.
Like I have time to mess with the likes of you. I've got big-time stuff to do, let alone the fact that I've got to go out and get myself a new bowl of oatmeal. I'm far too busy. No thanks to you.
If it would help, I can make sure to beat you quickly. Why don't we get in the ring for, what do you say, 5 minutes? Surely you can carve out that amount of time to avenge the theft of your precious oatmeal.
So you admit it?
I admit nothing, except a desire to clear my name.
Fine. You can have 5 minutes of my time and a fair dose of my fury. You'll think twice before you cop any more of my snacks. No one steals from the goat.
Don't step away for a bowl of popcorn. This 5-minute time limit match promises to be a quick one.
Well, that doesn't mean it won't pack in the action.
Well, you can do a lot of damage in 5 minutes, both to your opponent and their reputation. This is a more daunting task than Becky bargained for.
Superman punch! Can she do it here?
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
Will that overtake
I'm getting torn about on social media thanks to you. I certainly hope you don't think we're finished.
I do. In fact, I finished with you rather quickly.
Only because it wasn't a normal match. Those were unfair conditions. Everybody should realize that.
Maybe you just lacked your usual strength. Was your tummy all grumbly without your precious oatmeal? Have a snack. You'll feel better.
I don't appreciate getting mocked. Not by you, not by that squeaky little runt Alexa Bliss. We're getting back in the ring.
I've already got another match tomorrow night. Besides, I've got nothing left to prove. But good luck finding the real oatmeal thief and bringing them to justice.
I'm getting my rematch one way or another.
Before touching down here in WWE, Io Sky was a megastar in Japan. Her aerial abilities grabbed her no shortage of attention and titles.
Her high-flying and high-impact offense puts Io on another level. When she sees a vulnerable target, she won't hesitate to climb the ropes and hit them with a devastating attack.
Yeah, Io is kind of like a heat-seeking missile. Once she's in the air, all you can do is brace for impact.
But she'll be contending with a woman who's had a groundswell of support as of late. A competitor who's going to use that outpouring to fuel her in this fight.
It's Becky Lynch. Guess she's trying to get a rematch one way or another.
Well, she's a single-minded competitor. It's one of the most annoying and impressive things about her. Oh, anus knee to the face.
Back in it now. This match is falling apart for her.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left in her.
And did you hear the impact of that? For the win! 2! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
A valiant effort, but you can't deny that the earlier distraction had catastrophic repercussions throughout the match.
They tried to tune out the added presence, but it ultimately proved to be too much for them.
You hate to see it.
Well. Looks like we meet again. You finally gonna quit ducking me and face me in the ring?
I don't know how many times I have to say this, Becky, but I'm not interested in giving you another match. Learn to lose gracefully and move on.
You mess with the GOAT, and I'm not going away until I get my match. Every single time you turn around, I'm gonna be there.
Is that supposed to scare me or something? I'm not giving you a match. Not fazed by you.
Aren't you? Because whether you want to admit it or not, I'm already inside your head.
No, you're not.
Aren't I? Because I think I've already weaseled my way in. Just you wait. You're gonna have nightmares about me. Sleep tight.
We've got an unusual match direct from the subconscious of one of our superstars against 3 Becky Lynches.
You've got to be prepared for anything when you're facing 3 figments of your own imagination. This is a literal nightmare scenario.
You're telling me. I'm pretty sure we're not real either. We appear to be just disembodied voices.
And yet, I'm still next to you, Saxton. It's a nightmare scenario for everyone.
Holds off the attack and lands the suplex. Perched on the shoulders.
Boom! Feast your eyes. So much brutality with that move tonight.
Oh! Spear! Man, earth-shattering. This could be it.
Cover for the win.
1,
There she is. The chicken still running from the goat.
You know what? I'm done running.
What changed your little chicken mind?
No reason. Doesn't matter. Just felt like crushing you in the ring. Why do I need a reason?
Very interesting. But you don't. Just know the goat is going to step on your throat.
The goat, the goat, the goat. I'm so sick of hearing about the goat. Are you gonna start braying next? You know what? Let's make it even more interesting. Loser has to dress like an actual goat for their next match.
I don't love the idea of anybody imitating my style, but in this case, I think I'll win and make an exception for you. Deal.
Between these two, there's a whole lot more on the line as tonight's loser will find herself dressing as a goat for her next match.
As always, be careful what you say on social media. You never know when it will come back to bite you.
Thanks for that PSA, Saxton. Nonetheless, neither of these women will want to be embarrassed tonight, and even worse in their next match.
Ooh! Connects on them.
Who is that? I can't see in this stupid thing.
Wow! Let me get you a mirror. Or better yet, I'll take a picture.
Ugh, it's you! Well, you've made a massive mistake. Now you've given me even more fuel for my revenge.
You have more than enough fuel by now, don't you? Don't stand near any open flames.
You're the only one getting burned. You will experience a whole new level of humiliation after I'm through with you.
More humiliating than it will be to wear that goat head in your next match? Good luck living that one down, Becky.
Becky Lynch often dresses in unique outfits, but this one tops them all as she dons a goat costume for this fatal four-way match.
Well, for someone who considers herself as stylish as Becky, this has got to be adding insult to injury.
Goats are actually pretty tough. Obviously, that won't help Becky Lynch tonight since she's just wearing a costume, but still, good to know.
Oh, man.
We ended early. And there's the breakup. Landing kickward on the outside.
Savage knee shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
What a finale to this intense fatal four-way match.
She had to go through 3 very intimidating opponents in this one.
This is definitely...
People have been talking more about you since you got that bad attitude. You know, that you're too full of yourself and got here in the first place through nepotism. And people say that since you didn't travel the world paying your dues, you're not as well-rounded as they are. Although I think you could take on anyone, anywhere, including anywhere in any arena.
I don't know if you know anything about crypto, nor do I care, but the two names that keep getting thrown around are you and Alexa Bliss. Since, as I think I've made fairly clear, I don't have time to deal with all of this, if you want the job or honor, whatever it is, fight Alexa for it.
A battle over an interesting prize here tonight, the right to be the spokesperson for a new WWE cryptocurrency.
No matter who wins, I'm investing big. Got to get it on the ground floor with these things.
You heard it here first, WWE Universe. Financial guru Byron Saxton has weighed in with crypto advice. Start investing your entire life savings now.
Up into the torture rack. Alexa's chances are dwindling.
Makes the cover. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Tonight, the SmackDown ring is doubling as a fashion runway, as we're not just getting a match, but apparently the debut of a new fashion line.
Well, I've been told the jacket is a collaboration with Bianca Belair for their brand Lajanka.
And that you're looking to end it early. And the kick out.
Premature to try to end things now. Ugh.
Watch the quickness on this.
Snap suplex.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. And she is just not giving her any room to breathe.
She's unloading move after move.
And that was a well-executed attack. Cover! There's two! And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
That's why they call it.
I'm no salesman, but I'm not sure if this is the best way to sell more jackets.
There's one thing I know. You better not call out a woman's appearance without being willing to pay the price.
That price is very reasonable, though, as I hear Lajanka is offering free shipping with the discount code SmackDown.
How much are they paying you, Saxton?
Boom!
She's going for it. This could be. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a...
at your swag. I love the new look. After I saw you strutting around in it winning matches, I ordered one for every single member of my family.
Nice. Don't you love how soft they are?
Not really, because they haven't arrived yet. I haven't even gotten any shipping info. It's not a scam, is it? You tell me if it was a scam, right? Wink if it's a scam.
Fanny, relax. It's not a scam.
Was that a wink or just a blink?
They're just super popular and there have been a lot of orders. Yours will show up eventually, trust me.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm sure everyone complaining about it online will understand.
People are complaining?
Yeah, but just explain it to them, and I'm sure it will be fine. People are super understanding about that sort of thing.
Reasons to get into the ring. This is certainly a new one. A shipping delay leading to a tag team match.
Supply chain issues affect everyone, Michael, especially small businesses.
Yeah, especially when there's no actual product to ship. I expect these two scammers to get what's coming to them, unlike MyRISE and Mei Li Fan.
She could be setting up for a submission here.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
Oh man, there's nowhere for her to go. This may be over quickly.
She's trying to fight it. She's trying her best.
Taps out.
And they scoop the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners, the Falcon and Bianca Belair.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Each of these women could continue.
Tonight, the fate of the entire company's at stake. Generally, dividing a business happens in the boardroom. Here at WWE, these matters are best settled in the ring.
I just hope the brand lives on in some form. I got really attached these past few weeks.
Yeah, and you want them to keep paying you to plug their scam of a product. You should be locked up too.
Ooh.
Hoisted up. Boom! Feast your eyes. She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A count of 7.
Is this really it?
Victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, the Falcon
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always.
Getting a reveal as Rhea Ripley seems to be implying that Judgment Day has added a new member.
While nothing is official yet, I'm surprised this is happening.
You're right, it's not official. If Rhea's charge doesn't get the win, the Judgment Day membership can be taken away as quickly as it's given.
Oh, that right there will rock you.
Setting in, devastating submission coming.
There it is, locked in. Smart maneuver. I'm not sure there's anything she can do here. She is trapped and in danger.
Byron, she can do this just like you've done your whole career. Tap out.
That's it. That's it.
It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
So perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke us.
No surprises this time as Rhea Ripley and the newest member of the Judgment Day compete in a tag match.
No surprises and no excuses from their opponents about not being prepared.
Oh, come on, Corey. They had a point. After seeing Rhea ringside, even I felt off my game.
Saxton, you've never been on your game.
Oh, man.
Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Io.
You doing here, Corey? Camel clutch and fly. Oh, look at that arm.
That's not the way anyone's body should bend. Think about all the pain she's in right now.
There's no shame in giving up now.
Tap, tap, tap. It's over.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, the Falcon and Rhea Ripley.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
That wasn't just a win, Cole. That was a top.
We certainly have a big one tonight. What looked like a promising alliance with the Judgment Day looks like it's falling apart as quickly as it formed.
Strong personalities mean very strong feelings, Cole, and what better way to...
She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
You have daring, and you have stupid. That was stupid. It was a daring decision that didn't provide the expected result.
Yeah, stupid.
This is not going to be pretty. Not there. Unleashing some pure, destructive force.
Stops Ripley's attack.
Up into the torture rack. Bad spot for Ripley.
Cover. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No con.
Enough wasting time on rivalries. I just got some intel. Management has just decided who's going to be Dewdrop's next challenger for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Is it me?
No, but it can be. Whoever wins the Elimination Chamber match will take on Dewdrop for the championship at WrestleMania. And if we do things right, you may not even have to wait until then.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind the specifics. Are you ready to get started? You'll need to qualify for the chamber match first.
Let's do it. There's no time like the present.
Great. I'll talk to management and get you in a qualifying match.
Man, is it nice to not have to do that myself anymore.
Perks of having a manager, dear.
I suppose you've already heard this from your aunt, but I've got a qualifying match for you tonight. The winner will be added to the Elimination Chamber. I'm guessing you already know the stakes?
Winner gets a match with Dewdrop for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
That's right. You'll be competing against Indy Hartwell.
Great. Shouldn't be a problem for me to win. No one on the roster is on my level.
Ah, there's that new attitude. Still, even though your aunt is managing your business now, don't be a stranger, okay?
Hey, there's something I think you should do in your match tonight.
Win?
Naturally, but really make an example of Indy Hartwell.
I wasn't planning on taking it easy on her.
No, I know. But Indy's been having some minor backstage squabbles with Dewdrop lately. Nothing truly notable, but stir the pot between them, and I think you can use it to your benefit.
You've got a whole plan put together, don't you?
Of course I do.
WWE's premier Aunt-niece duo look to keep their momentum rolling against the always impressive Indy Hartwell in this huge Elimination Chamber qualifier match.
It brings a tear to my eye to see how far our girls come since Survivor Series. What a glow-up.
Seems like Justine's niece still has a lot of growing up to do, if you ask me.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
And there was some force on that move.
gets put into the barricade.
Such a great example of confidence she's showing here.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Enough here. Cover now. Using the ropes. Leverage. Come on now, Rick.
Oh, man, poor officiating there. And a tainted win in the record.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
Clever is really the only...
Your last match was a little extra. Listen, I meant what I said about fighting my battles. I can take care of myself.
I know that. You're a strong, fierce woman and competitor who I greatly admire. So I definitely don't think you're so thirsty and insecure that you're creating all those Dewdrop fan accounts.
Indy said I'm doing that?
Oh, that was the least of it. None of it seemed right, especially considering what's going on with Stephanie McMahon right now.
What's going on with Stephanie?
Wait, you don't know? I shouldn't have said anything. You've handled it well so far, so no reason for you to worry about it and be distracted.
Tell me.
Stephanie's been pretty vocal, at least around legends like my aunt. She thinks you're a terrible champion and is trying to do everything in her power to undermine you. She's even been asking management to put you in more difficult matches before your title defenses, so you're more likely to lose. I think that's why they're planning a handicap match for you next week.
Why would they do that? I don't need to prove anything in the ring. I'm the SmackDown Women's Champion. I decide when and where I fight.
It's all Stephanie. Although, I bet if I leverage my aunt's position as a WWE legend, I could get myself added to that match so it's not a handicap. I know it's unconventional, the two of us teaming up when I just qualified for Elimination Chamber, but I meant it when I said I admire you. It would be an honor for me to tag with you.
That it would. Let's do it.
Be the first time Dewdrop and her partner have teamed up. There's already chatter they could be one of the most dominant duos in WWE.
The Legacy Superstars' newfound ferocity combined with Dewdrop's championship grip and Justine's chessmaster moves, that's a scary combo.
Especially if you're Indy Hartwell and Aaliyah.
She's enduring some damage.
Well, we knew going into this match that it would be physical, Michael, and I'm sure she will tag out when the time is right.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Aaliyah quickly moves. Oh, my gosh.
And Indy is really...
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Momentum isn't completely out of Aaliyah's side just yet.
Time now for Aaliyah to get her energy up and claw back into the fight.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here. Nasty knee. Ooh.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Sleeper hold applied. It's nap time, baby.
Trouble! In trouble! Tap out! She's got to tap out! She's gonna get hurt! Seriously hurt!
The jeopardy is real. Tap out.
And she loses via submit.
Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.
Here are your winners, the Falcon and Dewdrop.
That was a lot of fun. Stephanie was wrong about you. You're not a stumbling clown in the ring at all.
What's her problem with me?
I don't know. I just hope she doesn't go through with it.
Go through with what?
Me and my dumb mouth again. She really doesn't want you to be champion. In fact, she's coming to SmackDown next week to try to convince the rest of management to make the Elimination Chamber match for the championship itself. I guess she thinks someone can take the title off you sooner.
She wouldn't dare.
I know, Stephanie's pretty strong-willed. But maybe next week is a good opportunity for you to talk to her about it. I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding. You're not really a fashion challenge loser who can't even speak English properly. If you state your case in a strong and convincing manner, maybe she'll back off.
Oh, I'll state my case all right.
Breaking news. I have just received word that visiting WWE Chairwoman Stephanie McMahon was the victim of a shocking attack at the hands of the SmackDown Women's Champion, Doudrop. No motivation for this attack has been given, but WWE officials were able to restrain Doudrop before Stephanie was seriously hurt. I'll update the WWE Universe with more news when I have it.
Seems like everything is going according to plan. Nicely done. Stephanie met with me after the attack and she's pretty fired up. I think it's going to work.
Perfect.
Get excited, because it's that time. Time for me to tell you about the Elimination Chamber preview match.
What's the plan?
Before the weekend's Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, we're holding a preview match on SmackDown. A 6-woman tag. You, Doudrop, and Lacey Evans versus Carmella, Bayley, and Xia Li.
Fine by me.
Lacey Evans is the last-minute scratch tonight, so this Elimination Chamber preview is now officially a 2 versus 3 handicap match.
No details on Lacey Evans' absence yet, but it's certainly not like her to no-show.
Yeah, definitely a head-scratcher, but these 5 superstars will have to do their best to ignore the distraction and focus on the business at hand.
And some effective offense with that one. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Right. And it was a success. She's going for it.
Here are your winners, the Falcon and Doudrop.
This is a win, not just for this superstar, but for all the kids out there.
This
I can't believe someone took out Lacey. I mean, kudos to them. I certainly benefit from her not being in the match.
Sounds like whoever did it did a great job. Honestly, I'm a little jealous. They didn't even get spotted. Though remember, WWE is gonna fill the spot. Might be someone tougher.
True. I wonder if the person who took out Lacey is hoping for that final spot.
If that's the case, you know my guess.
What's your guess?
Seriously? Is there anyone who would benefit from an open spot in the match? Maybe someone who benefited in the past when a lighting rig fell on your tag team partner before the Money in the Bank match?
I know what you're getting at, but it's not Ava. She doesn't have the balls.
Watch out. If it is Ava, she'll be gunning for you. I know that if I were her, I'd still be hungry for proper revenge. But we'll see soon enough how it plays out for Ava when WWE announces the final entrant.
Dude, did you hear about this hashtag Dark Pod thing for the Women's Elimination Chamber? There's gonna be like a whole human in one of the chamber pods, but it'll be dark, so we won't know who it is until it opens.
Yeah, I've heard about it, Riddle.
It's wild. There's a lot of rumors flying around about who's going to be inside, so I gotta ask. Are you in the Dark Pod?
Me?
Yeah, I won't tell if you are.
I'm not in the dark pod, Riddle.
Oh, okay. So I gotta ask, am I in the Dark Pod?
You?
I won't tell if I am.
I don't think so, Riddle.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks, bro.
I can't believe that more people aren't guessing that I'd be in the dark pod.
Are you in the dark pod?
No, but I should be. I'm the best thing this women's division has got right now. I shouldn't be left out of this historic match.
Hey, you may not be in the dark pod, but at least you're not in a goat head.
Rude.
Can't say we've ever had anything like a dark pod before, and I've seen a lot around here.
Actually, you do see a lot around here, Tom. Any chance you know who's inside that dark pod?
Why would you think I know that?
I don't think you know, Tom. I'm just asking.
Nope.
Huh. Never knew you to be so short. You usually have a lot to say.
Good luck out there tonight, LJ.
Is on the line here tonight in one of the most highly anticipated Elimination Chamber matches of all time.
Thanks to the all-time talents vying for the title and one mystery opponent. Any guesses on who's in there, Corey?
If I were competing, I'd be terrified to see Ava Moreno walk out of that dark pod, especially in light of what she just did to Lacey Evans.
Allegedly.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Can she do it here? And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent. Ooh,
she's not wasting any time getting to the ring.
She's ready to go.
She will wisely return.
Oh, my God.
Brutal knee.
face.
They can't believe it. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
And now looking to get it locked in. You feel like hope is starting to fade away right now. She might be just moments away from tapping out.
Here they come. Gets inside the ring. And that'll do it.
Has been eliminated.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Up into the torture rack. Oh, feast your eyes.
Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li?
And that's the
Xia Li has been eliminated.
She's eliminated. Boom.
Nice.
First one missed. Second one didn't. Effective. Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Here she comes.
Oh, man, she looks as focused as I have ever seen her.
She's into the ring again. Knee right to the face. Mella just can't seem to stop this offense.
Mella needs to rethink her strategy now.
Quite an effective counter.
She isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to her. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. This will put you to sleep in a hurry.
Oh, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Could be tap time.
This is the worst case scenario.
She taps out. And
Carmella has been eliminated.
That elimination. I wonder if she can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, you have to think her confidence is dropping now.
Oh, nice.
Senton hits the target.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. Got it. No, just a 2.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Oh, shot right to the ribs.
Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard. Leaving the ring now to explore the chamber. Counters that.
Hoisted up. Down and out. That could end Bayley's night.
Bayley has been eliminated.
Is about to open.
It's been the best kept secret in WWE since it was announced. Everyone's on the edge of their seats to find out who's inside.
The wait is almost over because the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber is about to be revealed. It's Justine, WWE legend and Hall of Famer Justine is the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber match. One of these two women will be the next SmackDown Women's Champion.
But how? We haven't seen Justine in the ring for over a decade since her career-ending injury.
She certainly doesn't look injured to me, Corey. And she also doesn't look like she minds that the woman standing in the way of winning a championship is her niece.
Justine immediately on the offensive.
Setting her up and down.
It looks as if her niece was completely caught off guard by this. She's getting dominated in there.
Wait a second, we've seen this before, but not in a very long time.
It's vintage Justine here tonight. The Justine Jammer with the cover.
1, 2, 3.
It's over.
We have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's Justine. Justine is the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
There were so many names thrown around about who was going to be in the dark pod, and Justine wasn't even on the list. Her niece must be shocked.
I think the entire WWE Universe is shocked. I'm having flashbacks to 2002.
Simply unbelievable that we are witnessing this right now. What a moment in WWE history.
Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had. Justine should have let me have my moment.
Right? How can these WWE legends expect WWE to grow and move forward if they stay stuck in the past? I'm not the only one in the locker room who feels this way. If you need help with your aunt, you've got backup. I mean, these legends think they're hot, but put them up against a faction of the top and upcoming current superstars and we shut them up real fast. We need to force them to embrace the future.
Embrace the future? Huh. You might have something there. Did you know?
That Justine was in the dark pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her, even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
I know she's family, but it also tracks given everything she's told me I need to do to get ahead. I just didn't think I would be on the receiving end.
I knew her tricks when we were partners, and I never thought I'd be on the receiving end either until I caught wind of her trying to turn on me. Though there is an upside to having lived through that experience.
What's that?
I can help you now. Listen, no one knows your aunt like I do. I remember what she was like when she was on the main roster, what got under her skin, her toughest opponents, her regrets, her weaknesses. If you're on a collision course with her now, and you seem to be, you'll want me by your side to give you the best chance to beat her and win the championship that should have been yours. The best way to take down your aunt is to make her confront the past.
Confront the past. Interesting idea. I'll think about it.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short. What the hell? I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I was proud when you decided to wear your own gear for your debut and make your own mark. But it was probably then that I started to realize you don't have what it takes to push our family name forward in this business. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to help you. But even as your manager, you were just blindly following everything I told you to do. Seriously, child, think for yourself. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legend standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful that the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I gotta admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.